Well, there is a huge controversy erupting tonight around a report that the Pentagon tried to bury, alleging massive waste in the defense budget. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin tells us what it is all about.
A 77-page report prepared by a group of business executives found $125 billion in defense savings over 5 years, enough to pay for 50 Army brigades or 10 aircraft carrier deployments. The businessman who oversaw the Defense Board says the Pentagon didn't want to hear anything about it.
Ash Carter stopped it.
Bobby Stein is a private equity investor appointed by former Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel to head the Defense Business Board to look for ways to streamline the Pentagon's massive budget.
We had specifics, and we would love to sit down with anybody. We tried to meet with Secretary Carter, and he would not meet with us.
The report found more than 1 million contractors fill back office jobs to support 1.3 million active duty troops, the equivalent of 40 Pentagons. 500,000 back office DoD personnel are assigned to logistics, larger than the entire UPS fleet. The Defense Department pushed back on the findings. Quote, while well-intentioned, the report had limited value because it didn't take into account many of DoD's ongoing efficiency initiatives in the same areas and lacked specific, actionable recommendations appropriate to the department. The House Armed Services Committee chairman reacted.
We didn't bury it. As a matter of fact, in last year's bill passed by the House, we made specific reference to this report because we're on 2 tracks. One is reform, so we get more value from the taxpayer dollar, and the other track is we've got to rebuild the military.
His Senate counterpart joined him in a statement saying, we have known for many years that the department's business practices are archaic and wasteful, and its inability to pass a clean audit is a long-standing travesty. The reason these problems persist is simple, a failure of leadership and a lack of accountability. The last 2 Defense Authorization Acts have mandated a 25% reduction to Pentagon administrative support, a 25% reduction to bloated headquarters staffs, and a 12% reduction in the number of flag officers.
One of the more shocking findings in the Pentagon report, the average administrative job at the Pentagon costs the American taxpayer more than $200,000 in terms of salary and benefits. Shannon?
Yeah, we'll talk about not only the report with the panel, but apparently the scuttling of the report as well. Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon, thank you.